A Morrison government staff member has resigned this evening after being accused of using an explicit derogatory slur against the leader of the Tasmanian Greens. Let's bring in political reporter James Glenday, who's in Parliament House in Canberra. A breaking story this evening. James, what can you tell us?
Good evening, Lorna. Well, a short time ago, we were told by a government spokesperson that Andrew Hudson has resigned from his role as a media advisor with the Assistant Treasurer and Housing Minister. This came an hour or so after the leader of the Greens in Tasmania used parliamentary privilege. She spoke on the floor of the House of Parliament in Hobart, describing an incident that she said occurred in February 2019. She said the man used a vile slur against her. I won't repeat it for the benefit of our audiences. And she said that the man had been moved around by the Liberal Party to protect him. And that caused some movement here in Canberra this evening. And we understand that the man was asked to resign, and he now has done so.
James, it's not particularly been a good week for the federal government when it comes to staffing issues, when it comes to treatment of people within Parliament House. What is the Prime Minister and his office doing to improve conditions there?
Well, in relation to this specific allegation, the Prime Minister's office is, of course, aware of it and would have, one can assume, had a very strong say in how this has played out this evening. In a broader sense, there are a number of people quite worried about where this is going. They're worried for the number of women who say that they've had unpleasant experiences with certain individuals, and they're also worried about what it all means politically, because there has been a very, very sustained period in recent weeks of pressure on this issue of the treatment of women in Canberra. It has to be said that, of course, this is not an issue just confined to the government. It is something that does cut across all parties in this place, and some would say all workplaces, but certainly the spotlight in particular, as you say, has been on the government in recent weeks and its response and the way it deals with these sorts of issues. And in this case, it has appeared to move relatively quickly.
James Glenday, thank you.